Hi guys, Tracy here with a product review. This is going to be something a little bit different for my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys this product that my family got me for my birthday. They thought I would really enjoy this one and they were really right. And so first of all, this is called a wire jewelry kit and they got it at the, I think it's called Masterminds. It's like one of those pop-up toy stores that comes out just around the holidays in the mall. And so I have to say that I really do take exception to the packaging on this. I really don't understand how companies are still doing this and getting away with it in this day and age. It says here, only for girls. Really, people? Really? I feel so strongly about this. I don't even want to look at that label. So I'm replacing it with only for people. So obviously boys are just as likely to enjoy crafts as girls. Boys are just as likely to want to make themselves bracelets as girls. And there's nothing that is at all that is specific to girls about this kit. So now that I'm done with that rant, let's take a look at what comes in this kit. So you flip it around and it says that you can make message bracelets, and I really love the idea of spelling out words in wire. And so I'm going to be using this kit not for making bracelets, but for making some word messages to put on my scrapbook pages. So when you get it, it comes with the wire that comes with the kit. So you get 5 different colors of wire, and there is quite a bit of wire. I spelt a pretty big word. I spelt the word kitty with just that much of the purple wire. So this is enough wire to do lots and lots of messages. And you can buy more of this wire at the craft store as well in a variety of different colors. It's in the jewelry aisle. And it comes with this little contraption here. And this is the grid upon which you design your message. And the kit comes with a bunch of different messages already, like a bunch of different words already designed out for you. So we have peace, I don't know what this says, BFF, cool, LOL, smile. And then we have best, OMG, love, happy, and cute. So those are the words that come already with the kit, and it basically gives you instructions on how to spell that out on the grid. But it also comes with an empty piece of grid paper. And so what I did was I spelled out the word kitty, because it comes with these instructions that give you each of the letters of the alphabet. The letters of the alphabet are shown on this grid that is the same grid that's on the little inserts. And you slip these under here, and then you design it out with the pegs that come with the kit. So what I found helpful was to actually put a little box around some of the more complicated letters, like the letter K. I just put a box around it so that I could identify where those pegs were on my sheet, and that you might not need to do that, but I find I have visual spatial difficulties. Like I really have to focus and concentrate to do this kind of a task. But I found this really helpful, and even though I do consider myself visual spatially challenged, I was able to do this word kitty fairly easily. This is how it came out. I decided to make the T, the cross for the T's, as a separate piece of metal that I'll then just glue down. And I also decided to make a little separate dot for on top of the I too. I don't know if I'm going to use that or not, but that's the way my word kitty came out. And I think it looks really cute. And so, and that's just my first try at it. So I'm going to try to make the word kitty again right here with you, just so that you can see just how easy it is. So basically, it comes with all of these little pegs, and there are different sized pegs, and I actually ran out. There weren't actually enough to make the word kitty, so I took it all the way to the letter Y, and then I had to steal some pegs from the K in order to make the Y. So the tip I will give you is to have a set of wire cutters handy so that you don't ruin your scissors by cutting the wire, and also have a pair of grippy pliers handy as well, because these little pegs are pretty difficult to pull out of this template, and I found that it was really hurting my fingers to try to pull these out, and so just having a little set of pliers will help you be able to use this kit. Okay, so this is what the little word making template looks like, and it has this little swing out container that has all of your pegs in it. And then each letter, there are 3 different sized pegs in here. There are tiny little ones, medium-sized ones, and then really big ones. And the really big ones are for the letters like A and D and G and O, P and Q. And then it's a little bit tricky to tell when you're supposed to use this one versus using this one, because there's 2 of each of those as well. And then there's a whole bunch of these little tiny ones. So you can kind of just use your own judgment about which of these are which sizes. It's obvious what the big ones are, but for these smaller ones, it almost looks like there's only 3 different sizes, but there's actually 4 different sizes in the kit itself. So I just had my alphabet right here, and I basically just copied each letter. So I copied the K, I copied the I, which was super easy. I copied the T and then another T, and I kind of modified it because it's supposed to have this little crossing of the T off to the side, and I wanted it to cross over both of them, and I didn't want to have too much windy stuff going on, so I decided to make my T crossing separate. And then there's the Y, and I started by copying the dots, and then I just made my pencil lines go the same way that the lines go on the little image. So once you've copied your word, you just slide it into the template like that. And these parts over here, you don't really have to worry about. Those are for more if you're going to be making this into a bracelet. So since I'm not going to be doing that, I'm just using the grid part of it right here. And you can see that if you look at it from straight above, that all of my dots line up with holes. When you look at it sideways, like I am right now, it doesn't line up. So you do have to kind of put your head right over it like this in order to design this, to set up your template. So I'm going to take this larger one right here and put it in the K. Actually, I think I might, just to see how it comes out differently with different sizes, I'm going to use the bigger one this time in that part of the K, and then use 5 of these smaller ones. They don't go in super easy, but that means that they also don't fall out when you're designing it. I was a little bit worried that this kit is a fairly inexpensive little kit, and I wasn't sure how good quality it would be, but when I designed my word, I found that it was, it wasn't, these pegs weren't popping out as I was wrapping the wire around it or anything. So here is my kitty word plotted out. The only thing that I'm missing here is the cross on the T's, and I ran out of small pegs, and I really don't want to make my cross out of little pegs, and so what I think I could do one of 2 things. I could design everything and then go back and backtrack and remove these. Once the K is made, I can take 2 pegs out and put them right here, and that would be great for if I wanted to make the T, the cross for the T's as part of the same piece of wire, which is actually what I think I might do this time, just to try it a different way. Since I already have one of these spelled out this way, I'll try it a different way this time. So I'm going to use this softer gold. It comes with a really bright yellow gold. Actually, I think I might use the yellow gold, because this is going to be for a holiday layout. And so this little tool that comes with the kit is basically used for making the latches on the bracelet part of it, but it also has this little hook on the end, and that's really great for getting the wire out of the center of the spools. So we want to follow. I have written it on here, so I've drawn the lines, but I'm also just going to follow along with the image as well. So it shows the wire is coming in on this peg right here, which is this peg. So it's going to come in there, and it's going to circle around the big loop. And I'm pulling it fairly tight as I do this. And I like to keep it down on the, like, not too, like, I don't want it to float up this way because then it'll pop off. I want to keep it down like that. So next it goes around like that, and then it comes like this. Again, I'm just going to keep pushing that down. It goes like that, across there, around there, and then like that. And now I'm just going to use this little tool to poke everything down like that. There we go. Okay. And then my eye. And then my eye, and then my T, and my other T. And now here's where I have to decide if what I'm going to do about crossing my T's. So what I could do is I could put one of these extra pegs like right here. That peg wasn't really doing anything anyways. Yeah, and then maybe this one. Looks like I could stand to, actually I think this is the one that I'll take. K-I-T-T-Y. I'm actually thinking about moving this decenter for the Y down one more. There we go. There we go. K-I-T-T-Y. All right, so here's the moment of truth. Woohoo! K-I-T-T-Y. And you can totally tell that that says kitty. It's so pretty, I love it. Okay, so now I have erased my little template and I am going to write ho, ho, ho. So we're going to follow this template right here for the letter H. I'm going to enclose it, and then I'm going to make it be these ones right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 and a half, 1, 2 and a half. There we go. So the H needs to fit in this little square here, and I find that just drawing that little square helps me to configure this, because basically there's a different scale. Like these ones are offset from, so this row of dots are offset from this row of dots, and that's what mixes me up. And so I just kind of draw a square on my alphabet sample template, and then I draw the same square on the same dots here, and that makes it easier for me to know where everything needs to go. So basically I need to shade in this dot right here, and this dot right beside it, and this dot right here, and that's the bottom part of the H. And then way up here I need a big thing, right, a big loopy thing right there for that. And then the way that my wire will go is it will come in, and it'll come in on this dot as it shows right there and go up and around, and then it'll come down like that and around there and through there, and that's how my H will go. And then the O is super fun, because I'm going to, basically I have to kind of figure out where I'm going to love making this O. Basically, I'm going to have to figure out where this is relative to this. So if this is where that dot is on that H, that makes the most sense. The line will come up. So if this is that dot on the H, the line will come up and go around like that. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is where the big giant one will go, right there. And then I'll just repeat that. So add in another, I guess it would be right here. And it will be like this. H, 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 and then a big one right here. And then count over from this, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 2. So this is where the big giant one will be again. And then HO, and then I might have to take it off, and it looks like I'm going to run out of space here, so let's just get the HO done, ho ho, and then we might have to just pull back the template and repeat it in order to get HO done. So we're going to pick a big one for here. Whew, that's awesome. And then another H. And then another, oops, I better finish off my H before I get carried away. And then I won't be able to do my other O until I take the first O out. There we go. So ho, 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 and then we'll see what else we do here. right. Ho, ho, ho! I love it. So the name of this kit again is the Only for Girls, and that's the number 4, so Only for Girls wire jewelry kit. And I love this kit. It was very inexpensive. If you Google those phrases, you will find several places that sell this kit online, and you might find it in your local toy stores as well. You can also get probably higher quality wire jigs, they're called, and it's basically just a template like the pink thing with the holes in it, but it's probably not pink, for adults that are actual, for jewelry artists. You can find a higher quality jig if you're looking for one for wire wrapping that comes with pegs and accessories and so on. But for my purposes of just wanting to make a word every here and there, I think that this really inexpensive kit is really nice because it comes with the wire and the pegs, and it's tiny, and I really love it. It was really fun to work with. So if you would like to see a project using the word kitty, you can check out my next process video. It's called Christmas Kitty, and I will show you a process video of me making a layout using that word as part of my title. I would like to thank the following diamond tiaras who support me over on Patreon. It's the support of people like this that allows me to continue bringing you guys process videos and other scrapbooking related videos every single week. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe and check out these other videos, and I will see you guys next time. In the meantime, have a really great scrappy week, and come back to my channel every Monday and Thursday for new content.